Here is something I want you to try before the end of the year. I will show you how I save over $50 per month by replacing paid solutions with vibe-coded apps that are very easy to create, fit specifically your needs, and can adapt over time to your personal changes. Let's get started. 2026 is all about the apps you build yourself for your own needs. So here is what I'm saving. A YouTube improvement app for the text, the title, the keywords, that's $40 a month. A spelling correction app, that's $12 a month. An AI text writing app that is $30 a month for stories and short stories. I'm going to replace that. Here's how we do that. First of all, you want to go to a page like Gemini or ChatGPT, anything you feel good with, and have a short description of what you want to build with the different functions you want to have, and say, write me a concept for that, because that concept will be more detailed, have more information in there than you can write yourself, and also give you some good ideas of what you could do. And then you copy over the parts you actually like from the description. A second part I want to suggest to you is to ask, make it a shorter and cleaner text, so you have a better prompt that can really help you to get a better version. But then also a thing you want to do before you copy that over is to say, make suggestions to improve this design, so that you see flaws in your design you can improve over time. So once you're done here, copy over the best parts, everything you like, in my case to Google AI Studio, because it works really, really good for me. Down on the left side, you have the input box. Just copy paste everything in there, hit enter. Usually it's gonna code it for you, probably already very good on the first run. And then you make some adjustments by writing them into your text box over here. Now, one suggestion I want to make to you is that sometimes you want to write in all caps. Don't change any other code, just what I tell you, and then tell it what you want to change. So the first thing I have here is spell correction. Now, it's not only spell correction, of course. You can see here I wrote up text here with intentionally adding a lot of spelling errors. You see here like a lot of words in here written the wrong way. And then of course I want to have a spell check, or a spell check plus a grammar check together. Now the spell check doesn't change the structural change. And the important part here is I don't have to write it as a prompt every single time I want to have that. I just put it in here, I click spell check, it's gonna be done for me. Now you can see here we have the corrected version of that text. Now with that version I can go down here and I can say from my pop down menu all of these different versions I want to have. Now these can fit my personal purpose. For example, I want to have a SEO version, maybe I want to have a rage bait version, maybe I just want to have the hashtags, maybe I want to have an email that I can send to a friend. So we can click on that. You see I click here on hashtags, I say generate, and then a second later I have hashtags that are fitting that I can use on different social media pages if I want to. Or I have a SEO text that is using a lot of search terms throughout the text but describing the same idea. Or maybe you want to have, like we said before with the rage bait, let's click on that. It's not my style, but maybe you like to do that. So now you have something here that is rage baiting people, and you can put it on Twitter or wherever you want. I don't care. That's your business. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you how to save some money and make personal apps. You can see this is really cool. I have a copy result button down here, so I don't have to select it and click any keys on my keyboard. I just click here and the text is copied from up there. That saves time, it saves money. It is especially built to what I specifically need as a result, right? Next, what do we have here? Here we have something that is called Chronos. Now what this does is it researches the history of something for me. But more than that, again, we have done this in AI Studio, Google AI Studio it is. So let's go here to full screen. Now what it does for me is I ask for something like, for example, how did salmon sushi come to Japan? research that. I want to have a historic report first. Then I want to have the cultural context, not just the history, but the context around that history. Then I want to have some quotes in here. I want to have the key facts in here. I want to have the chronology down here as a list. The visual archive, which doesn't always work, but sometimes it gives me some pretty good pictures in here. And then I also want to have the key figures with some description on how they are involved in all of that, because that is a good research. I have it on one page. I can download all of that as a PDF. Now in the future, I want to make more content that is about connecting real life culture with AI. And of course, something like this helps me to research all of these facts in one click without paying for an extra service. This is actually not a service I'm paying for, just showing you that this is a pretty cool thing. Now here is something that's actually a service I'm paying for and that I have canceled, saving me $40 a month. Now again, this is Google AI Studio. I coded this in here, or vibe coded, better said. Let's go full screen here. Now what this does is, for this video, for example, that we talk about right now, I write the idea up here, I click on generate. Now what it does for me is, first of all, it creates here intelligent titles for me. Different kind of titles, high CTR emotional titles, search optimized titles, short punchy titles, power word explosive titles, YouTube style titles. Then I have a description text I can use. One of them is a viewer hook. The other one is a SEO text that again uses a lot of words for search results. Below that I have hashtags that I can use and I can copy over the full description if I want to. And then I also have keywords that I can copy all of these tags over for YouTube. Now I can also refresh that. I can download this as a TXT file onto my computer. This is better. This is better than the $40 version that I have paid for a long time. Now I don't need it because I built a better version myself in about an hour with vibe coding. Now here we have the next version here. Again, Google AI Studio, write what you want and then have it changed a little bit. And then here's also some cool stuff. Let's go full screen again. This is helping me to write short stories. Now what this does is it gives me an outline of a story idea. Come up with the story idea. For example, here we have a robot who discovers he has feelings, and then he has to decide, does he want to be a machine that is superior to human beings, or does he want to become human and have emotions instead? Kind of a classic story, you know it from Data, from Star Trek, things like that. I don't reinvent the wheel, but what this does here, I have again these boxes here. I have the core concept here that has the premise, it has the genre, it has the tone, it has the themes. We have the setting here with the time period, the location, the rules of the world, the social, political rules, the key locations where this can play out. And then also here we have the main characters with the title and description. Here we have two of them, as you can see, the robot and then also the doctor. We scroll down, we have the conflict explained to us with the stakes below that. And then we have also the plot structure with different acts and what is happening inside of these acts. And then below that we have even more with the subplots, the world building and the symbolism inside of the story. And there is more to come. We have the key scenes, the narrative structure, the mood board, and there is even more because we have a message down here too. So everything is in here. Now when I say, hey, why not just write all of that yourself? This is for research. This is for ideation. This is to give me good ideas and then I can cherry pick the best of them, mix and match them together to create my very own story. This tool is absolutely priceless. And by the way, you can also make money with this. So for example, up here I have a button. When I click on that, it goes to my own donation page. So I can put that online. If people use it, they want to support me, they click on buy me a coffee, and then I could potentially make some money. And the most important part about all of that is that all of this is individualized to my needs. This does exactly what I want. If I want to have something different, I can change it because I own this structure. This is made by me, for me. I don't have to ask, I don't have to write a service email and then they will never improve it because they only care about the money. No, I'm the boss, I make it for me and it works for me as perfect as it can be. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Share it with your friends and family so they can save some money too. And I wish you a happy new year. What I love about Christmas in Asia is that this is not about religion. It is about happiness. It is about love, about couples, all of that good stuff. And because of that, as you can see behind me, it's open to all kinds of beautiful designs like butterflies. And of course, as you can also see behind me, everything is amazingly decorated. Of course, this doesn't keep them from using Christian visual language like this amazing bridge here. As you can see here on the side, we have the angels here blowing their trumpets. And then also behind me on the building, we have beautiful snowflakes and other iconography and visual language. So amazing. And check out this amazing, beautiful architecture. And then, of course, also tons of Christmas decoration. As you know, I love cute things. This is the perfect place for me. One thing I totally love are these holographic looking deer behind me. And then also crystals. Why crystals? I don't know. Who cares? They are very beautiful. Check this out. And if you can't get enough of Christmassy goodness, Bangkok certainly is the place for you. As you can see, the decorations here are amazing and super cute. And what I really love about this is that they have set up photo opportunities everywhere you go. Check out this super cute Christmas elf right behind me. And also this super cute Christmas elf right behind me. Check that out. Plus, there is an upside down Christmas tree hanging from the ceiling. And then you also have a reflection of that Christmas tree down there. I'm not sure you can see that, but in real life it looks really, really awesome. In Thailand, they celebrate Christmas like it's nobody's business, and this year, Mickey Mouse is the big sponsor in front of Central World. It's actually everywhere, so let's take a quick tour. Here we have Mickey and Minnie in front of the amazing big Christmas tree. Check that out. Wow. Of course, Goofy is also here behind me, as you can see. Really cool big sculpture of him. And I totally love that they also have Christmas versions of these characters. And here we have Donald Duck as Christmas. Did you know he has such a short and spiky tongue? Really awesome. Since Disney bought everything, of course, Toy Story is also part of the show. Including, of course, the super cute dino. Check it out. Let me know in the comments what her name is, because I totally forgot about that. And of course, Woody is also here. Yee-hee! But now to my personal favorite, Zootopia, and they also have out a new movie. I absolutely love this film. Of course, they also have the two main characters of Zootopia. Really awesome. And a detail I really love is that the popsicles are also here. Check that out. So awesome. With all of these really cool details. The cast of Frozen is also here, including the little snowman. How cute is this? And they even have a frozen fountain right behind me. So cool with this light display. There's so many photo opportunities here. They love their live performances here, so they have a beautiful stage in front of Central World where there is singing and dancing every single day, and also famous acts coming here performing on this stage right behind me. They also have merchandise here, which is surprisingly affordable, at least for Western standards. So here you can see these cute tumblers are below 10 bucks. And there you have a combo of 2 tumblers together, a little bit over 10 bucks. And here you have individually flasks here with the Zootopia characters. By the way, if you go to Amazon Coffee, which is also in Bangkok, you have multiple outlets here, you can get 1 flask with all 3 tops together in 1 package. That might be a good saver deal. As you can see right behind me is a big size castle with 5 of the Disney princesses. Also this amazing round display that is 4 stories high. Now one thing is missing here is Merida, my personal favorite Pixar princess. In case you're wondering why I look like Magnum PI all the time, this is because my shirt is missing a button. But also, the reason why I love Christmas so much in Asia is because this is a transformation of a beloved holiday into something new. And this reminds me of AI, because culture isn't set in stone. Things are changing all the time, become and have new purposes, new meanings, especially for different cultures who adopt them but in their very own way and rewrite them so that it fits their own purposes, but by that creating something completely new. In this case, a festivity for young couples, for love, for family that is really beautiful.